South Central LA. Both my parents were, at the time, pursuing their musical dreams out there. And my father's from St. Paul, Minnesota. And when I was younger, my mom started me playing piano when I was 4 years old, because she started when she was about 5 or 6. And my dad had me play percussion when I was about 6 years old. And we played, there's a lot of Afro-Cuban and West African influences in my household. And my father always, you know, had that around because he had a Latin jazz band from about 89 to 99.
What was the name of the band?
La Bomba.
La Bomba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of the hottest Latin jazz bands in the Twin Cities.
My name is Theo SoulChicken Brown. Opening for the Johnson Twins tonight. And here's what we're going to do. A little bit more reading. Listen to it. Vocals like keyboard and vocals.
This is where I create when I'm at home, and so yeah, so it's a blessing to always to bounce off of my parents like this, you know,
right.
to understand that what their dreams and their goals are instilled in me instinctively. You know what I mean? Like this is really what I enjoy doing, and it's not like they pounded this upon me. I grew up watching them. I grew up seeing it, and I wanted to do it. You know. So yeah, so it's a blessing. I love music. Two of my biggest influences, Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. They're dominant, just dominant all the time. I love it. So I always instill their drive and their passion into what I do, because I always want to be original. Michael Jackson is the ultimate original, and he always made sure that he was in control of what he was doing, how he performed, where his music was going, and that's exactly what I want to do. You know, obviously I'm not signed to a record deal or anything like that, but I always want to make sure that I'm in control of my music, what I'm doing, how I write it, how I produce it, how I perform it. You know, make sure that because that way, real artists have to stay true to what's real to them, and I really feel that is my calling, and that's the direction I have to go. And otherwise, then I'm not doing anything right in life. You know, I have to go in a forward direction. University in New Orleans. My freshman year was 2005, so therefore I was in Hurricane Katrina. I was stuck there in my dorm during Hurricane Katrina, and that was my first introduction into school and to living outside of Minnesota. So that was a very abrupt, rough change. Now I already knew to expect, you know, a different culture, a different lifestyle down there, but to be hit with one of the worst natural disasters in American history was something I guess I personally needed to just wake up and realize that the world is bigger than St. Paul and Minneapolis. I was always, you know, at the time I was, you know, 18, 19 years old. I'm 23 now, but I was really looking at life like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to conquer this, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't understand how much work needed to be put in. And so since Hurricane Katrina, I've developed a very strong work ethic. I always make sure that I'm practicing and focused, you know, and I'm not too distracted too much. So it's been about 4.5 years of straight school, studying classical voice right now, and if being a recording artist and a performer doesn't work out, I can fall back on theater and going into operas. So no matter what, my name is going to be seen in some kind of performance of some sort. I'm going to be on stage. That has to happen.
Tonight. He's a regular, but tonight is different because it's his birthday. So you really have to show some love for Theo. Theo SoulChicken Brown. Make some noise for Theo.
It's his birthday.
I know.
To relax and kind of, you know, write a lot of music this way. And usually when I write my music, I don't sit down and think about, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. I just come to the piano and I just play any type of chords, any type of anything that comes to mind right away. And I always make sure that my chord structures are slightly different than what's being played on the radio or what's going on in the underground at the time. So that way, I'm always standing there. So it's, you know, it's about being different, but not so different. moonlight, moonlight dancing in the night. So come on, take my hand. I wanna take this chance to show you so much more. It's a love that I explore. Oh, now, when you look my way, that is what I say. Oh, now, spot, give me a chance to say my piece and to have an outlet and exposure for artists such as myself. And peace to all those who are watching. And yeah, Theo SoulChicken Brown, check me out.